Hey everyone, it's Connor back from This Old Farm, and today I am here inside the farmhouse, which is currently kind of getting a renovation a little bit here. I'm standing next to my International Harvester fridge we recently acquired there. If you saw the little post in the community tab or whatever, wherever it shows up when it just kind of shows you rather than you having to find it. It does work. It's still a working machine, and it's not plugged in yet. We got a little bit of work to do to it before I'm comfortable with plugging it in and leaving it plugged in, kind of sort of thing. And obviously it's gonna have to be moved as we continue renovating this place, but just kind of here making a video for you guys since it's been a little while since I've made one. I've kind of wanted to touch on that, I guess, and just kind of, in a sense, there's not a lot I can touch on it about. I'm basically, all I'm going to tell you is there was just some personal behind the farm things going on, so that took me away from the farm for a bit, so I was not able to do a farm update video here, or I could have probably made one of my backlog videos like I've got from Farm All Land, I think, and I want to say there's one more that I've got, but I just kind of, I guess, got lazy, essentially. It's so easy to make these farm update videos that it's just kind of a pain in the butt to make the regular ones, we call them, when it comes down to that. So that's kind of why there hasn't been uploads lately, and I apologize that you guys haven't received anything yet. But we'll kind of try and pick back up here. We do have that the what do I want to call it, the giveaway that we gotta do, and I'm going to attempt to link I have a Google form, which is essentially an online quiz that you can go through and fill out. It's got some it's not super difficult. It might be somewhat difficult. But we've got some sort of farm trivia, I guess you could call it. Also some sort of international harvester trivia, I guess, since I'm kind of a big international harvester guy. So, well, most of it should be, like, if you can't, it should be findable on the channel or findable through Google. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether it'll be easy or not for you to find it, but I will tell you that it is findable through Google or my channel. It just will take a little bit of looking, I guess. So you'll have to if you've been around with the channel a little while, you probably will have some knowledge and be able to answer the questions a little bit easier than folks who have joined us fairly recently here. But like I say, everything's findable, so you should be able to make it through that. We're gonna do that where the first person that finishes that quiz, I can look and see when the quiz was finished, or who finished that, or yeah, when you completed the quiz, because you have to hit like a submit button at the end after you put down all your answers. The questions are required, so you don't have the possibility of missing a question if it comes to that. I believe the majority of them are multiple choice, so it's kind of just a elimination game, I guess you could say. Just be able to find your stuff. But so I'll put the link to that Google form down there. You don't have to have a Google account, so don't worry if you don't have a Google account. You can still fill out the form, because there's not I don't have the setting where you can only enter in response, but I do make you put your name on. So if you do fill out more than one response, I'll know, because you should put your name on. And I mean, I guess I could, if you put Joe Schmo or something, some fake name, I guess I can't stop you there. But I guess we'll kind of run on the honesty system a little bit. But I do have you fill out your name. If you don't want to put, if I require your last name or whatever, I can't remember what all the questions are. If you don't feel comfortable putting your last name or whatever it is on there, you don't have to. I mean, I can't exactly force you. You could just do the old type a couple letters on the keyboard and kind of thing, and the field becomes filled essentially to Google. So basically, the only reason I have you do that is for kind of emailing or mailing purposes, so that I can, obviously send you your prize that you win from the giveaway, which I still haven't exactly fully determined yet. I mean, I've got items that will be going in, but I haven't fully decided on everything. So there's some of it is going to be, I won't give it away, but some there'll be a couple, I don't know what we want to call it, like treasures from the farm here kind of thing, that sort of deal. We'll include those, and just kind of just to try and make it somewhat personalized, but not, excuse me, I'm sorry, not entirely, giving away everything, or I can't obviously give away a tractor here or something like that kind of type of deal. So we'll make it somewhat interesting, but it won't be, it's not gonna be totally interesting kind of type of deal. But hopefully you guys will like the prizes. Hopefully you can get through the quiz. I don't think it should be too difficult, but anyways, it's not dripping down my nose, my bad. So yeah, that'll be, check out the description. I'll link the thing in the description, like I said. And that's kind of really all I got for you guys. There hasn't been a whole lot going on here at the farm. I've been trying to post pictures and stuff with that community tab. Oh, I'm running out of battery. We've just been hauling hay bales kind of since I've been able to get back into being out here again, or being helpful on the weekends, we'll say. So yeah, we've just been hauling hay bales, and that's obviously for you guys not that interesting. I mean, it's pitch the forks into the bale, lift it up, put it on the trailer, and haul the trailer out, after 10 bales get loaded on the wagon. It's nothing fancy, nothing special. So that's really all I've had for you. We're going to try and, this winter, I'm going to attempt to split and put a rear main seal in the M diesel. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. We've got a little garage with a cement slab under it, but the problem is it hasn't been set down yet. Right now it's just sitting on a couple I-beams that are going across it, so you can't back anything or back in or pull in anything into the garage. So it's kind of rendered useless right now. So I'll have to try and find maybe a spot in the machine shed or something like that we can hopefully get that M diesel split and get a rear main seal put in it, and possibly even put a new clutch disc in it. I know it's kind of been, sorry for the shakiness, guys, here. It's a little cold yet. I know the clutch slips when it's getting worn out. We'll say that's the best way to put it. It's getting worn out, so the clutch needs to be looked at and kind of repaired. So that's something else that's got to be done with that. We obviously have the Super M. I got the head for it. I just haven't gotten it to the machine shed. I'm trying to find, our propane torches seem to have disappeared, and I need that to remove the studs for the manifold so that I can have them resurface that and make it good and flat again. And so once I find our torch, or I might just end up having to go to our acetylene torches and do it that way, just use the big guns and get it done. I mean, if I can't find it eventually here, I'll just have to go that route. So I'll get that to the shop, wherever it gets brought to. We'll get that fixed up. Once that gets here, we'll get that put on the Super M. I got a big order that I gotta hit the buy button on Steiner tractor parts there. So we'll get that eventually ordered up here, and then yeah, we'll be trying to hit the road on getting some of these tractors going to kind of take the load off Mo, because he's been kind of picking up the slack since the M Diesel's rear main seal really went bad this year. Mo's been the big square baling tractor, so there hasn't been any. The M Diesel hasn't really run at all since last spring, so he's kind of been rendered useless, and of course the Super M's rendered useless. Cushing is still, I'm very leery on him with that governor. I still haven't totally. I have a governor spring for that is in the order form from that I need to order from Steiner's. So we'll be able to eliminate that bit at least once we get that, and hopefully that's the issue. Otherwise we'll be to putting an entirely different governor onto that tractor. But anyways, that's all. I'm gonna quit rambling on here. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update since obviously I've been gone for quite some time, and just let you know what's been happening and let you know that we're gonna go for the giveaway. So make sure you fill out that form. Best of luck to you, I guess. That's about all I hopefully you're the first person that clicks the submit button so that you can win the prize, and yeah. So best of luck. We'll talk to you guys all next time.